Please enjoy our feature presentation. The Little Green Dress presents Traditions and Legacies. Today's guest, Domonique Mitchell. Hello.
Hey, what's going on? How you feeling?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Blessings, blessings upon blessings.
That is so wonderful. This is our first time meeting, so pleased to meet you. I am Kim Gresham.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. Introduce yourself and tell everyone who you are.
Dominique Mitchell, Domonique, founder of Xperience On Demand.
Okay. And tell us about Experience on Demand.
Well, let's think about it. We've been on everyone else's platform for over 20 some odd years. We went from MySpace to Facebook, from Facebook to Twitter, from Twitter to Instagram, from Instagram, Snapchat, from Snapchat to YouTube, from YouTube to LinkedIn. I can keep on going. And how much money have you monetized?
Right.
What we have done at Experience on Demand, instead of you going to Netflix, instead of you going to HBO, why don't you build your own platform? Why don't you monetize on something of your own that you can monetize and have the commercials? So, Experience on Demand, we help you with shows, channels, or your own networks.
Your own network. Okay, so when you say your own network, okay, so let's use the Little Green Dress as an example. So now
hmm
say if I wanted to just, so how would I expand this experience right here, like this Facebook Live that we're doing right now? How can I take this to the next level?
Very simple. We have podcasts on our network, and you would actually come off of Facebook, have your own network, have everyone actually download the XOD network, go to your network, and they can monetize. Instead of you doing this for free, people can pay you a dollar 50, $2. Think about 100,000 people watching you for just $2. That's $200,000.
Okay. So now how does the marketing go as far as like trying to get them to the X on demand? Because I can barely get people to look at, this right here.
Well, the marketing is basically simple. You're doing the marketing. I always tell people, birth on the earth what you are worth and stop giving away your purpose. When we do a lot of things
Oh,
for free, when we do a lot of things for free, we give away our purpose. Okay? Even Jesus had a price.
okay.
He
Okay.
didn't die for free. Okay? He died for a purpose. So a
Right.
lot of things that we do, we actually give away for free. And then we ask people when we have something with quality, then we ask them to, hey, buy this or download this or such and such. Well, guess what? For the past 2 years, you've been telling the same demographic that you're free.
Right. Okay.
So now you have to retrain them that you are worthy of someone and worthy of something.
Okay. Okay. So okay. I get it.
See, on
So
Facebook and social media, we've been teaching people we're free. The only person who gets paid is Mark Zuckerberg.
I get it now. I get it. I understand. Okay. So now you do this on all platforms, music as well. I mean, what besides television?
Yes, I've been blessed to be in the entertainment industry for 28 years. There's some plaques in the back.
So tell
But
us that journey. Tell me that journey a little bit. How'd you
uh,
get to X on Demand? I mean, just a small version.
the small version of the being in the music industry, being from New York City, being around the Kid and Plays, the Kwame's, being from Queens, East Elmhurst, New York.
Okay.
My father played with jazz, Dizzy Gillespie, John Coltrane. I've just been around the entertainment industry for a long time, and so
Okay.
there's a big saying in the industry. There's the music industry and there's the music business. Learn the first, outsmart the second.
Okay. Okay. You got a lot of you gotta look got a lot of wisdom here. Like I'm learning a lot just from this conversation. Okay. And so now this is so how many shows do you do? How do they get started?
Well, we have a whole process with Experience on Demand. As I said, people can right now download XOD Network on their all streaming devices. But you get started just like any other company. Once you go on the site, you just go through the directions and you do an onboarding. You register, someone will call you back or email you back, and you start just like that. We're a streaming television network. So the same way you got started on Facebook, same way you got started on Instagram, same way you go through HBO, same way you go through Netflix is the same way we have a streaming television network that is very professional, that's online, that you just fill out.
Okay. Okay, and it's just that easy. Okay, I don't know. So how do now tell me what are you on all platforms? Are you on Instagram? Are you
We're XOD network, every platform. And download, as I said before, XOD network, okay,
mhm.
on your iPhones, on your streaming, all streaming devices.
Okay. So now let me ask you about legacy. So what if you were to leave the earth today, what legacy would you leave?
But we're the first black streaming television network that basically gives people their own shows, channels, and networks. So prayerfully,
Mhm.
by the time I leave this earth, by this time, whenever it is, my son will have a legacy of inheriting a wonderful multi-billion dollar streaming television network that he can
Oh,
run. And his
goodness.
grandchildren, the same way Mark Zuckerberg have left stuff for his children on Facebook, the same way you see on BET from Bob Johnson. Well,
Mhm.
and same way they did with Netflix. How many of us black can leave a legacy in this world to dominate, okay, for their grandchildren financially? And I'll use that word dominate for their
Yeah.
grandchildren financially.
That is so powerful. That is so powerful. I had another question I just wanted to ask you, and it just went to my mind. Um, um, so I just want you to touch on a little bit more about, um, I don't know, about how to about owning our own, just trying to get our own things going. You know what I mean? You know, we had that conversation before.
Well, let me just start by this for everyone that's saying. You always heard Tyler Perry say, if you don't have a seat at the kitchen table, right?
Yes.
Well, I want to enhance that. If you don't own the kitchen table, then you must be on the menu.
Oh, okay. Then you must be on the menu.
Hmm.
Okay. You want to
Hmm.
expound on that just a little bit?
Yeah. Once you own something, you own. If you're at a kitchen table and you don't own it, then hey, it's you. Our as black people, we're tired of people eating our
Everything.
purpose, everything that
Everything.
we do.
Everything.
We
Our
start
everything.
everything, but we never finish it. So I go back on what I said: birth on the earth what you are worth, and stop giving away your purpose. And once
Giving
we
away.
stop giving away our purpose, we was put here for a reason, not a season, for a reason. See, seasons, that means you are up. Your season's going to come, your season's going to go. When
Hmm.
you are anointed, you're here. And when you're done, your kids inherit. What are they going to
That
inherit?
is the
They, are they going to inherit your drinking problem? Are they going to inherit your drug problem? Are they going to inherit your financial problem? You're going to leave them with a whole bunch of debt? Or are they going to inherit something that's so incredible that their children of children of children remember you?
oh my
It's real
goodness.
terrible that our children don't know our ask kids, do you know your great great grandmother? Ask them.
Mm. Well, I mean,
Ask your children, ask your black children, do you know the name of your great great grandmother?
right. Now, see, this is the whole purpose of the little green dress. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because that is the opening to the dialogue of introduction and finding out who you are,
Hmm.
finding out, going back to find out why you do what you do, why your family is the way they are. You are that is the fabric of what you're made of. So
Hmm.
if you don't know, just like today's date, like racism is a tradition and a legacy. They
Hmm.
pass it down and
Yep.
they pass it down through their generations and they strong with it.
Yep.
They do it all the time and everything. They marry into it. They make sure their
Yep.
friends got it. They make sure their kids got it. So how come
Yep.
we can't sure that our family don't have our family history, our
Hmm.
family rituals to pass down the stories and everything to keep that family together and stronger in love. That's what I'm wanting to know. This is why I do what I do to get the point across that we need to still instill the traditions, good
Right.
traditions,
Right.
positive. So that's why
Hmm.
another reason why I wanted to have you on my show, because I think it's incredible that you are the first Black streaming network doing all the what you do. I had never heard of it before until Tony told me all
Hmm.
about it, and I went and checked you out, and I just thought it was so beautiful, and how you have all those people like Bruce and they
Play
have
from
so
Kid and
doing
Play.
the same
Yeah.
thing from Kid and Play, and it is exactly the same thing as Facebook and everything else. So I want to be, clear, so all of our everybody who's watching, they can know, they can go and check it out and start
Hmm.
downloading, so we can be on one accord. Because right about now, I feel like we should just do everything Black right about now. You know what I mean? Everything.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right
Honestly,
about that.
yeah, honestly, I really do. I just want to thank you so much for coming on and talking to me. I will give you a
Appreciate
call
it.
later because I really want to know how to, really successfully move over from, you know, to
Hmm.
expand and go further in with the little green dress.
Very much so. We're glad to thank you for having me on, but we're glad to help you to move you forward for your purpose, to understand your purpose, to understand who you are and whose you are. That's what we do at Experience on Demand. Let you understand who you are and whose you are, and how far you can go to monetize for the rest of your life, your children's life, and your children of children's life.
Right, that's what I mean. I don't want to. I don't want to give my purpose away. I
Hmm.
don't. I don't want to give my purpose away. Thank you so much. I
No
really
problem.
appreciate those words. I really do. And I want you to
Thank
have
you.
a good day, okay?
All right, no problem. Talk to you later.
Talk to you
All right,
later.
bye.
Bye. So much for watching. Please like and share The Little Green Dress Presents Traditions and Legacy. Also, click and subscribe to the YouTube channel.